Liverpool, with Isak and Ekitike, bro. Liverpool got the better deal. Ekitike is better, in my opinion.
Then Isak.
Yeah, lock off the stream, man. Lock off the stream.
Oh my God!
He
And
is.
everything that's holy. Ya
He
Rab.
is. And I'll tell you why. We'll break it down. Yeah, now Saad's going to do waffle.
Are you skunk like your damn skull?
Listen, you think Saka's better than your man.
Nothing you say.
One
Nothing
second.
you say can
Let
ever...
me break it down. Can I speak? I'll tell you why I think Ekitike is the better deal.
Come check the private chat, you fraud, man.
Bro, listen.
Hurry up, Ahmed. Talk to me, man.
Listen. Just relax, yeah. Relax. Isak would have how much would Isak have cost you if he went to Liverpool? What,
130 million pounds.
130 million, yeah. 130 million. So they're getting Ekitike, they got him for what, 80 million?
In pounds, 70 million.
In pounds, yeah. So
in pounds, 82 million.
Okay, so they got him, yes.
Which you know, 95 million euros.
Okay, so they got him,
that's
yeah.
with add-ons.
Yeah,
that's with add-ons.
Listen.
I
never count add-ons.
First
of all, Ahmed just said Ekitike is better than Isak. Can you let him land?
Bro, can we just focus on
we let him land? Why Ekitike is better than Isak? Ahmed just said
land.
Let him land. Let him land.
Yeah. Isak, yeah. The one thing that he does really well, Isak, in comparison to Ekitike, is making runs in behind, goal scoring, and he's a better finisher. If you look at Ekitike, yeah, and what he's going to bring, he can skip past four guys. His link-up play is a lot better than Isak. His dribbling is also better than Isak. He can facilitate for attackers as well. His goal scoring is eventually going to improve when you have better players, plus with a good manager in Arne's slot who was able to get a tune out of pretty much all of the plays that he's got, even if they're not the highest level. He's also played at PSG, which is a big club. Isak's never played for a big club. He's not played for a big club. He's a lot young. Bro, I'm being serious here. I don't know why people think I'm like, Isak is a very good player, but I just feel like, yeah, we're talking like he's like R9. Like, he's a very good player, but quality for quality, Ekitike is no way near. It's not far away from Isak. Once he adds goals, it's dusted, bro. Like, it's finished. Ekitike is a proper player.
If is the correct.
Listen, don't say if, yeah, when you think you can't. Wait, 1 second. You cannot listen. You cannot be talking about if, yeah, because that same if, you already put a guarantee that Joker is going to cook straight away. So you can't be saying
but he's got a rap sheet of scoring goals.
Okay.
Ekitike has not got a rap sheet of scoring 20 plus goals.
You do realize that Isak, you do know Isak when he was at Sociedad. You know when Isak was at Real Sociedad, yeah, I think he got 17 goals like one season. The rest he wasn't really bagging like a ridiculous amount. Isak's numbers actually improved when he went to the Premier League. La Liga, he wasn't making crazy numbers like out of the ordinary. So just because Ekitike is not getting loads in the Bundesliga, for instance, what's to say that he comes to Liverpool, yeah, plays as a number 9, and then his numbers drastically improve? And
the same reasoning we had the Nunes debacle, or they had the Nunes debacle. Nunes scored goals. What's the chance he gets put in a better Liverpool team with more creators around him that create him perfect?
Ekitike is a miles better.
Hold on. He has the creation guru in Mohamed Salah, who puts goals and balls on a plate for you to just pass it into the net. But hold on a minute, Nunes didn't score as much goals as possible. It's not as easy as that, brother. It's about actually getting the ball to feet and actually being able to put the chances into the back of the net. Otherwise, anybody would be doing it. Anybody would be getting all of these goals. But the thing that you brought up about he can go past 4 or 5 players, brother. What did Isak do to when he made Van der Ven eat grass? What happened when he was coming up against Brighton and went past 4 or 5 of their players and put the ball in the back of the net?
You do realize, yeah,
him go past.
Okay.
We've seen him
I can debunk that.
People and put balls in the back of the net. What happened when he comes
just
up against
because, yeah?
Can I just land? What happened? Because I'll let you land with your points. What happened when he came up against the best, two of the best defenses? Yeah, Arsenal's defense with Gabriel and Saliba, and Liverpool's defense with Konate and Van Dijk. Veterans in Van Dijk, yeah, and then Saliba and Gabriel, who are not really veterans, but they're still very good centre backs, and Konate, of course, who was a very good centre back. And this guy twisted them all up, put the ball in the back of the net, and is smiling in front of them while he's celebrating, bro. And you're telling me that this guy is close to Ekitike? Like, come on, man.
Perisic also turned over Van Dijk, by the way.
He's the
Lest we
best striker
forget.
in the world. He's the
Ivan
best striker in the
Perisic.
world. No one comes close. Actually, a couple people come close to him.
He had Van Dijk breakdown.
Yeah,
the only reason why you're saying it with so much conviction is because obviously you watch the Premier League more often because your team plays there for Arsenal, and also you watch Isak, so you're more accustomed to how he plays and you're more accustomed to see the best parts of him. You're talking about he skinned this guy, bro. You're naming moments. I'm telling you, Ekitike does this on a daily basis. His best asset is literally dribbling and carrying the ball and skipping past 4-3 guys. He'll do that on a consistent basis for Liverpool. I've got no doubts about it. You think bro, I can't stand Liverpool. You think I could easily say I can easily take the piss out of this Ekitike deal, but quality-wise, he's ridiculous. Like, the only thing that's lacking from his game is just consistent goal scoring, which will improve with time when you've got better players facilitating. You named the Darwin Núñez thing, Darwin Núñez, even when he was scoring goal, when I was watching him in Champions League, the guy did one step over. I thought he torn his ACL. When he did step over in the Champions League. You can't be comparing it. Ekitike is a very good player, bro. And to say that he's better than... I'm only talking about it on a technical aspect. I'm not saying, like, he's clear of him. I didn't say Isak is a scorer. Isak is a very good player. And he's more polished as a player, and he's got very good goal scoring. But Ekitike is nowhere near far away from him as a player. Like, he's going to provide their qualities.
I think Isak is miles better than Ekitike. I'm sorry.
In what aspect?
I can't.
In what though?
As an overall complete player, as a complete striker that you'd want. Ekitike does not have the heading ability that an Isak has. Ekitike does not have the strength and the physicality that an Isak has, which you need as a striker. Ekitike does not have, like you said, the finishing, which how long is it going to take for this finishing to become more rounded and more complete? How is Habibi, his conversion rate is like 12. We searched it up on the Kurapod. His conversion rate was 12%. Okay, 15%. Brother, it's poor, bro. The conversion rate is poor. Okay. So how of course it's going to get better.
I just told you that Isak's a better finisher.
It could get better. It could get better when he gets but this I'm naming you key.
Here's the thing though, Saad. We said
strikers.
People said the same thing about Joao Pedro. He only had 5 non-penalty goals. He already has like 2 non-penalty goals in 3 games for Chelsea.
In my opinion, I'm not hating.
Listen, I agree that Isak is better than Ekitike, but let me just say one thing. One thing that Ahmed said that's true. If you're fundamentally sound, and by the way, this is not like some made-up stuff. Like Mourinho on Sky Sports said it. It's the basics of football. When you're a fundamentally sound footballer, good first touch, good passing, good dribbling, like you do everything fundamentally sound around it, you can improve your goal scoring. Exactly. It's not like beyond the realms of possibility. Your legend, Thierry Henry, the reason why he looked like shit at Juventus, he came to Arsenal because he has all the fundamentals of football.
Yeah, but Hussam, you still would have rather that
He saw it with Joao Pedro, by the way. We literally saw it with Joao Pedro at the Club World Cup.
But
I'm not saying, by the way, I don't think Ekitike is the type of striker to score 30 goals, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
But I think like prime Ekitike, let's say Ekitike, unbelievable season, he's cooking. I think he can score like 18 goals, but get like 12 assists, like 13 assists.
One second. You still would have rather Isak?
Of course.
So
100%.
Why didn't you try get him?
We did try get him, but if Newcastle say not for sale, what's the third? What you should do?
Did you put a bid in?
No, we didn't put a bid in because Newcastle said not for sale.
But money talks.
Here's the problem in this Isak thing, right? Listen, the ITKs are reporting that Liverpool have tried to is gonna bid for Isak. So can we do the madness? I don't know what the fuck's wrong with us this summer. We're just spending money like crazy. So I don't know. Maybe we can do the madness, but the thing that I'm saying is the following. Look, we go to Newcastle. We say, guys, we want Isak. Fabrizio Romano comes out and says, Isak has given the green light, But Isak is not the type of player to put in a transfer request or kick up a fuss.
Because he's
When
a
you
donkey.
started speaking, what did you say? You said that he should have done what Harry Kane did and said, I'm not going to turn up. But he didn't do that. So what can we do? We just went and we just... Yeah, okay, so that's on Isak then. That's not on Liverpool.
No, but my point is...
We got plan B.
But from what I read, you told Newcastle, we have 120 ready. They said, shut up. But the point is, if you say, okay, here's 130, and you actually send an official bid, then they're like, raw, this is actual real money in front of us.
Yeah, but if they say not for sale, how can you sell something that's not for sale?
But they're not stupid, Sam, because, and listen, this is just, we're trying to make sense of it. Because like you said, his contract expires this time next year. He's got 2 years left only. Are they really that confident?
He's got 3 years, 3 years.
Yeah, I'm saying this time next year, he's going to have 2 years left.
Yeah, still they can.
3 minus 1, 2. So what I'm saying is, are they that confident that they're going to sit there and act? 1 second, Hamza. Are they confident that he's going to sign a new contract? If not, you know, unless you want to.
No, but he's not going to sign a new contract.
But this is what I'm saying. They know he's not going to sign a contract, so they got to pick of the 2 options: sell now for 125, 130, the most you're ever going to get, or keep him and let him run down his contract and make the use out of him.
Let me just say something quickly.